Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan here. We have a major breaking news update with Nikki Haley. She has officially responded to Donald Trump's criticisms of her, as well as her responding to Donald J. Trump, saying that Nikki Haley and Mike Pompeo will not be joining the second administration. So Nikki Haley has replied, so we're gonna get into that. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe, make sure to comment your thoughts down below. Make sure to like the video for more breaking news updates. Okay, so President-elect Donald J. Trump has said that former Republican presidential contender Nikki Haley and former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo will not be asked to join his administration. I will not be inviting former Ambassador Nikki Haley or former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo to join the Trump administration, which is currently in formation, Donald J. Trump posted on social media. I very much enjoyed and appreciated working with them previously. I would like to thank them for their service to our country. Donald J. Trump is meeting with potential candidates to serve in his administration before his January 20th inauguration as president, which is less than a month away. Nikki Haley is a former South Carolina governor who served as U.S. ambassador to the UN under Trump, endorsed Trump for president despite having criticized him harshly when she ran against him in the party primaries. So Nikki Haley said, "I was proud to work with President Trump defending America at the United Nations. I wish him and all who serve great success in moving us forward to a stronger, safer America over the next 4 years." Mike Pompeo, who also served as director of the CIA under Trump, has been mentioned in some media reports as a possible defense secretary and had been also seen a potential Republican presidential candidate before he announced that he would not run this time around. Mike Pompeo could not immediately be reached for comment. During his first term as president, Trump made some key personnel announcements via social media posts. So now let's get into Nikki Haley and her response to Donald Trump's criticisms.
Let's look at some of the things I said on the campaign trail. I said that we needed to have mental competency tests for anyone in DC. People thought that was a joke. I was completely serious. You look at how old people are in DC and the fact that they don't want to leave. I stand by that. I said a vote for Joe Biden was a vote for Kamala Harris. The reason I thought that was I knew how hard it was to run for president. There was no way Joe Biden, with that pressure and that stress, in the condition we saw him, was going to make it. So I always knew it was going to be Kamala Harris in the end. And then I said the party that gets rid of their 80-year-old candidate will be the party that's in the catbird seat. I stand by that.
Well, you were wrong. You were wrong. You're criticizing Trump for his age. The difference between Trump is that he is not bad like Joe Biden's age is. Joe Biden has aged drastically more than Donald Trump. Donald Trump's still intelligent at his age.
That was still very much the case, and we see how that's all played out. And I said a lot of things about Donald Trump, but I stand by everything I said. Good and bad. I stand by all of it.
Wow.
I don't take anything back. I've always been a truth teller. I will continue to do that. So let's play the second clip because there's a lot of other things I've said that I think people have forgotten. Let's roll. Every American knows that if Kamala Harris becomes president, we are in serious trouble of losing our country. Everything she's ever been given, she has failed at.
So now Jake Tapper laid into Nikki Haley, and Nikki Haley responds to Trump mocking her husband's absence from the campaign trail.
In addition to all this political tumult, this has been a rough year for you, a difficult year for you. Your husband, Major Michael Haley, was in Africa on his second active duty deployment during your campaign. I can't imagine.
I would not recommend it.
Yeah, that must have just emotionally been very difficult. I mean, you and your husband.
He's like my right arm. I've never gone through any challenge without him. We met when I was 17. We've dated for 7 years. We've been married for almost 28. Like, everything I know is related to Michael, and he would say the same. But when this happened...
Wait, 17? Wait, so he's currently 54. She's currently 52. So she was underage? Is that what she's saying when they met?
I had announced I was going to run. And I know when that call comes, he's always going to serve his country.
It's just quite strange because here's Nikki Haley bashing Trump in CNN interview. Why would she go on CNN and bash Trump? It's basically what a Democrat does.
I don't look at the personal side of things as much as I look
What
at
about the policy, like
side.
democracy?
The reason that I'm running is because after I saw the fall of Afghanistan, after I saw inflation going through the roof, after I saw us lose the midterms so terribly, that's when I said, we have to run.
Yeah, we're going to do, Nikki Haley, yeah, you're going to be way better than Trump.
When I look at the situation, the economy under Trump, was it good? Yes, but he put us at $8 trillion in debt to do it, and we're all paying the price for that. I look at the fact that I don't want a president who's going to praise dictators by saying Kim Jong-un is his friend.
Okay, now you're saying Trump is praising Kim Jong-un? Wow, you just went full Liz Cheney mode.
Or praising celebrating the 70th anniversary of the Chinese Communist Party, or sitting there saying Hezbollah is smart and hitting Netanyahu when his country's on its knees. I don't look at the personal side of things as much as
Wow, Nikki Haley is a true rhino. A true rhino. I mean, this is her bashing Trump again. This is crazy.
Where's her husband? Oh, he's away. He's away. What happened to her husband? What happened to her husband? Where is he?
No one knows.
He's gone. He knew. He knew.
It's disgusting. I mean, every bit of it's disgusting. You know, to sit there and mock my husband for not being with me on the presidential trail because he is deployed and serving our country. You mock one veteran, you're mocking all veterans. But this is a pattern.
All right, Nikki Haley, that's a bit of a stretch. That's a bit of a stretch.
Dana, he's done this over and over again. Whether he went and calls military members suckers, whether he was at Arlington Cemetery.
Oh my gosh! Trump said that was a lie. You're pushing the suckers and losers fallacy. Wow, Nikki Haley, you just went way low. That's a low blow.
Saying what was in it for them, why would they do this? The problem with Trump is he's never been anywhere near a uniform. He apparently had some sort of foot reason that he says he couldn't do that. But the reality is the closest he's come to harm's way is a golf ball hitting him on a golf cart.
Oh my gosh, she's on MSNBC as well, guys. Do you see that? Oh wait, maybe that's MSNBC posting a Fox News clip. I'm not sure. Either way, wow. This is crazy. Nikki Haley is now bashing Trump and JD Vance. This is crazy, guys. Of course, why would Trump want her to be on his team? Like, what, you're not gonna pick, it would be like Trump picking Mike Pence to be on his team this time around. It's like, hell no. Like, you try to support me now, Nikki Haley goes, oh, well, now that I, dropping out, now I'll endorse Trump. No. Trump remembers everything.
Why do you think Kamala Harris has a 14-point lead in the gender gap among women?
I think it's because Donald Trump and JD Vance need to change the way they speak about women. You don't need to call Kamala dumb. She didn't get this far, just by accident. She's here. That's what it is. She's a prosecutor. You don't need to go and talk about intelligence or looks or anything else. Just focus on the policies. When you call even a Democrat woman dumb, Republican women get their backs up too.
Why do you think Kamala...
No, they don't. You're an idiot. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
This is bigger than Ukraine. This is a war about freedom, and it's one we have to win. A win for Ukraine is a win for all of us.
Oh my gosh, are you seriously funding the Ukraine war? No wonder.
Because tyrants tell us exactly what they're going to do. What we heard, China said they were going to take Hong Kong, they did it. Russia said they were going to invade Ukraine, we watched that happen. China says Taiwan's next, we better believe them.
She's like a legit neocon. She's like Liz Cheney. I bet Nikki Haley and Liz Cheney meet for coffee on a weekly basis. They're like, how can we get involved in more wars?
Russia said Poland and the Baltics are next. If that happens, we're looking at a world war. This is about preventing war. And so the way you prevent war is not that we give cash to Ukraine, not that we put troops on the ground, but that we get with our allies and we make sure that we give them the equipment and the ammunition to win. Because when Ukraine wins, that sends a message to China with Taiwan. It sends a message to Iran that wants to build a bomb. It sends a message to North Korea testing ballistic missiles. And it sends a message to Russia that it's over.
This is evil, guys. We really, obviously Nikki Haley didn't really stand a chance, but the fact that not only Nikki Haley didn't win, but that Kamala Harris didn't win, and that we have Trump right now. I mean, we could have been seeing 4 more years of us funding this war, funding Ukraine. I mean, there's some people out there, guys. You got to be really careful when you go to those polls, go to the voting booth. Do your research, because there's no way that she personally believes this. I think she's being controlled by lobbyists, by donors, billionaire donors. You know, Nikki Haley, she had some of the biggest billionaire donors, like, ever. It's crazy. I don't know why she had so many billionaire donors backing her. I mean, they wanted to control her, right? I think Nikki Haley was the person who wanted to control Ken Griffin, other billionaires, Charles Koch, Frank Lockyan, JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon, Hoffman, frequent Trump critic. I mean, yeah, I think it's just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So we avoided a nightmare there, but there you have it, my friends. Donald Trump will not be having Nikki Haley on his team. Let me know your thoughts on this one down below, guys.